Hello, hello, welcome. If you're new here, welcome. If you're not, welcome back. Welcome to my chaotic, crazy craft channel. And my dog is going to start barking again. Maisie! Sorry about that, y'all. Maisie! Let me go grab her so she'll stop that. Come on, baby. Come in here with mommy. Come on, come get in your chair. Okay, sorry about that, guys. I didn't mean to be yelling at y'all. Come on, come up here in your chair. There you go, right here with mommy. There you go, sit down, be good. There you go. Alright. I'm just going to try to pull up on my phone here. Now, we're supposed to have faster internet today. So, I should be able to do all of this without any problems. Let's see. I have a feeling that it's not faster. Maybe I might be able to do everybody's stuff. There we go. Alright, so what have you got planned for this Saturday? This is what I got planned. I'm going to attempt to finish what I tried to start the other day, which I stamped this flower, which the stamp is right here. It's from British Monroe Steampunk Stamp Set, which is this one right here. And I'm just going to be stamping and coloring and waiting to see if anybody joins me and possibly creating. I had made my own digital paper, but I think I left it in the other room that I wanted to use with this. Okay. You know what I'm curious? You know what would be really cool? This is Cricut faux leather, and I'm just wondering what embossing on it would look like, or if it can even be embossed. I don't know if it would hold up to the heat. I don't know. Because it would make a cute little pouch, you know, with the steampunk thing on it. Like a little pencil pouch or something, right? I think that's going to be another tutorial. I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to turn this into a little pencil pouch. So we'll set that aside. Okay, I'm just going to start coloring. There's nobody here yet. And if you're watching the replay, there should be a little button that says live chat. Click on it, and then if anybody comes in and has conversation, you'll be able to keep up. Okie dokie. So, I've stamped that once. I want to stamp it again. I'm putting them in the middle, kind of, those magnets in the middle, kind of, sort of, to see if it doesn't help keep my paper in check. Alright, and I'm going to use the British Monroe Raven ink. I'm just going to ink up my stamp here. I think that's stamped pretty good. Inked pretty good. Inked on my finger. Pretty good. Oops, I'm moving it all over the place. So, I've been watching other YouTubers, and I didn't bring my book in here, but I wrote the lady's name down who had a some tutorials on different techniques for stamping. And there was, look at this. It just pulled it right out of my magnet. Okay. Alrighty then. And I don't want these edges too dark, but I don't want them too light either. Let's try this again. Let's try this again, and I hope that it lined up perfectly this time. That it's lined up, and I don't want double lining. I don't want double lines. And give it compressions, as my friend Ivy would say. And it double lined it. It was not lined up properly. Isn't that beautiful? So I'm going to get a new sheet, put this one aside because I can color this and cut it out for later, for other cards. Let me get another. I should have some already cut right here. Where did they be? Oh no, it's not here. So that means I need to cut. Ink's right over here. Get some paper so that I can create some. So you see how that's got ink on it because my fingers got dirty when I was inking? That side's clean. I'll use that side, and then that other side can get glued down to something. Oh look, here's a pretty color. Let's do it on this one. That's Cricut cardstock. Oh no, I don't want to do it on that one because I don't want to leave it black and white. And I don't know what the alcohol markers would look like on that. So, let's do it right here. I think I just need more magnets. I'm going to try this again. I'm just going to keep trying it, that's all. Brushes over here out of the container and into the cup that I have for brushes. So this is what's on my agenda until it gets too hot to be in the craft room. It's just to be in my craft room. What is on your agenda today? Tell me in the comments section if you're watching the replay. If you're watching live now, say hello. Introduce yourself if I don't know you or haven't met you before. Say hi so I know you're there. Did it again. I know there's ink there. There we go. That's better. Now, I'm going to move the stamp real quick. And I'm going to move it like so. Magnets down. I'm probably going to get a ghost image. I don't know why I did. So I think that's what they call it when it's just very light. See how it's really light printed on there, stamped on there? It's a ghost image because you can barely see it, but it's there. hard to... Well, I'm having like technical difficulties every time I try to do this. Nope, it's not a sign. Oh, I left my coffee cup in the other room. I called this one Coffee and Crafts, and I left my coffee in the other room. Go figure, right? Right. There we go. And I think that's the way it is. It's made to almost look like a sketch. Oh, I don't know why I moved my paper. I needed to just move my stamp. This is so pretty. I absolutely love this stamp set. This whole stamp set this month. The whole inspiration box is just very inspirational, as it should be. And that hat on the stamp set, that's going to be next. We're going to stamp that on this side. So we're going to take a little piece of felt that I have here that I cut up for blending purposes, but I can always cut more. And I'm just going to use it with my squeaky clean stamp. Or maybe it's... There we go. And I'm just going to clean my stamp up. Go. Stamped plain. Let's get the... Where's that one? Okay. I'll set that aside for the next stamp. Well, somebody was here. They didn't say hello. They didn't say... They just were watching and then they went away. They're gone now. Or they're still here and they're incognito and my thing's not showing them here. So now let's do the hats also. That way when we're coloring, we can just color them all at the same time, because I think this one would look cute on top of those, but that is the background. That's what I think. What do y'all think? I think so. I think so. Except for have the card this way. Right? No, the hat like that. Right there like that. Propped up dimensionally. I think so. I think so. Making sure my magnets aren't in the way and that it holds it down. That they do. Good. Okay. So now I'm going to clean that up. And once I stamp this, I'm going to go grab my coffee cup. And I'm just going to be here until my stuff dies, I think. Because Saturday morning, everybody's sleeping. And I'm not young enough to be part of any of their conversations and stuff, so it's really still just me and the cats, even though there's people here. The cats and my dog. I can't forget about my Maisie baby. Come on. I have to learn to look beyond my surface here that I'm using. Okay, if that one didn't ink, I don't know, but that's an awful lot of ink on that stamp. See, I'm supposed to be able, I guess that would just be the rubber stamps that were the old Kiss. Oh, have you guys heard about the technique kissing? Stamp kissing? I have to see if I have any backgrounds because it really is not coming out very good. Come on, Linda. I don't want that rose any darker. It's already dark enough. But I want this darker. Like that. But I don't want the rose. Well, try it again. Try it again. I shouldn't have to do this many times. But then again, they say new stamps take a couple of times doing them before they stamp good when they're polymers for some reason. So that could be my problem, is that they're brand new stamps. I guess I should use them before I try to do videos. There we go. That's going to have to be good enough, because I think my lines are blurred. Alright. Let's clean that stamp off. Alright, now we're going to put this stamp away so I don't end up like those stamps. Trying to get in the habit of having everything nice and clean and put away. It's a very hard habit. Bad habits are hard to break. So if you're new to any of this, don't start the bad habits. Because stay with your good habits. Start all good habits. That way you'll you won't catch yourself doing the bad things and ruining things on yourself. Self-sabotaging like I do to myself. So there we go. Now I have to get a pegboard because I want to hang on my stamps that have these things and just use their original things for them. Because they're already labeled. I don't need to label anything if I keep them in these. It's all labeled. Already labeled. And it already has a hook to hang them. So, that's what I'm going to do. Alright, let's get our picture out. Let's put our platform away. And get our homemade confetti away. Platform down. Now we're gonna go grab coffee. So ready, set, go get coffee. Oh, Miss Maisie, Mommy's gotta get a cup of coffee. Alright, I've got the coffee brewing, so I'll have to go back for it. And when I go back for it, I'm gonna pause the video. Well, not pause it. I'm gonna stop streaming, and then I'll start back up when I come back with the coffee. And then we'll color these images. Do some coloring. We'll have some coffee and coloring. And maybe some others will join us then. So I have a Cricut while I'm waiting on the coffee to brew, though. I have some topics. I have... Oh, hey, let's do one little other stamp real quick while we're waiting on that coffee. This is Brutus Monroe, One Step at a Time. If anybody knows Christopher Allen, he knows that he loves his Converse. But that is such a good message. You know what I'm wondering? So this is great cardstock. I'm going to stamp it right here on this. Will that fit? It will, like that. There we go. Okay. While I'm waiting on the coffee, we'll just do this one real fast. I have a stamp block. I don't need to use the lid. Where's my stamp block? So I had a question, and the question is I have a Cricut. How many of you would be interested in Cricut videos? And if you don't know what a Cricut is, I'm not talking about the animal Cricut, I'm talking about the electronic cutting machine. And it's not spelled CK, it's C-R-I-C-U-T. I used to call it Cricut, and then they corrected me. For years I called it a Cricut. Because that's what I thought it was spelt like. My stamp block is not where my stamp block should be. Where did my stamp block go? See, this is why I need the coffee. Yeah, that's not really going to help me a whole lot, is it? My poor baby, she finally just come back in here, and then I'm about to go get coffee, and she's going to be like, "What are you doing, Mother?" She's already saying that to me. "What are you doing, Mother?" You know what I need to do? I know what I need to do. Do y'all know what I need to do? I'm looking for tape because I wanted to just tape this so that they would hinge, but okay. Y'all see this, right? Oh, Lollapalooza just went live or uploaded a video. I don't know which one. Now let's put some ink on Christopher's Converse here. My son used to love Converse shoes. I don't know if he still does, but he liked the high top ones, I think. I don't remember. I think so. Yeah, he used to love them. Look at that. Did you know that your Raven ink works double as a stamp block? That's my hack for the day, guys. That is my hack for the day. That if you don't have your acrylic block, use your ink lid. Now, are these all one piece? Yes, they are. I'm looking for the ink. That's funny, right? There we go. It's this way. Let's see if it'll do it again. Do it one more time. I know y'all are like, you're wasting that. No, I'm not. I like that with the gray, the dark and the gray like that. I'll set that beside the squeaky clean so I can clean them. My son used to love the dark blue Converse, and he also liked the color orange, but I don't think I ever got any orange shoes. So let's try these two colors. Just because I'm thinking about my baby boy right now. Denim blue and Mykonos blue. Okay, let's see what the denim blue looks like. My coffee is most likely done brewing. Ooh, that's dark. That's dark. And then this one, I think it says Mykonos blue. Yeah, but they go together pretty good, huh? But that's not, that's kind of dark. I don't work in that dark. Let's see what these two blues are over here. I tell you, when you go from just a select few colors to 60 colors, it's a massive thing here. They almost look the same, don't they? Sapphire and Aegean blue. Maybe they don't. Let's put them beside each other and see what we got. Oh no, they're different for sure, right? They're lighter, right? Okay. So, let's see what this Aegean blue looks like. Guys, but some of these colors to me just almost look the same. See, that one and that one almost look the same to me. I'm gonna find a color that I want to use here in just a minute. I'm probably gonna end up in the greens. Carolina blue. Oh, and these are Arteza markers, guys. Arteza Everblend art markers. They're alcohol-based markers. And I don't know anything about Copics, so I don't have anything to compare to. But, I like these. Okay, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm going to use Carolina blue and sapphire blue to color them. Hi, Sandra. How are you today? I'm okay. I was just up early and nobody else is awake, so I thought I'd come in here and see if anybody else in the world was up crafting. It's actually for Not that early. It's 8:51. I just figured I would do some coloring and crafting with my coffee and see if any of my peeps are here. And you showed up. Thank you. What's on your, Yes, I do. I do. I love everything that came out this month. I am just totally in love with everything from this month. The whole, steampunk and this one, the message for this, the one step at a time, is just, it's a very, very good sentiment for a lot of things, you know. It's like, oh, I didn't want to color that shoelace blue. I wanted to leave it because yes, yes, a lot can be done with it. Totally agree. The sneaker, the Converse, it reminds me of my son because my youngest son absolutely loved Converse when he was younger. And this is the Arteza Everblend markers that I'm using. This one is Carolina Blue. This one here is Sapphire. Yeah, Sapphire Blue. Now I'm just going to go in and add some shading to this part with the Sapphire. And I am not taken any classes or anything, which I've signed up for Kit and Clowder, but I haven't made it through any of them yet. You have the Artezas? Awesome. I just got them somebody sent them to me. I don't know who it was, but somebody sent them and I love them. Oh look, I should have done that with the light blue too, but oh well. There we go. And I'm just learning how to use all these. I don't know about this. Uh-oh. We have a visitor. We have a little Gizmo visitor. Gizmo, what you doing? Hmm? What are you doing? I don't know if anybody can see my Gizmo. I don't know if people... Uh-oh, they're gonna see your head. I don't want your paw prints all over everything. Gizmo, did you come say hello to everybody? Oh, thank you. Yeah, I haven't. When I was a kid, I took art and drawing. And I watched a couple of Bob Ross things as a child. You know, so learning about light source and stuff like that. But other than that, I'm just coloring. Thank you. That compliment makes me feel really good. I want a different blue for the... Where'd the other blues go? I think I'm going to try the Mykonos blue in there. Let's see what this does. I mean, to me, they're all very, very similar. Here, let's do these with it. Here we go. Instead of leaving them white. Yeah, I've tried to follow the Kit and Clowder classes, but unless somebody's actually talking to me and stuff, I just can't seem to stay awake to do them. Alright. And then I think I'm going... move that back over there. Now my kitty's gone. Do this one, check it again. These blues are all so similar. Where did denim blue go? Here it is. I think this is the darker of them all. Yeah. So I'm gonna do the denim right here. Oh no. I think that ruined it. You complimented me and now I've ruined it. Oh well. It'll be alright. It'll be alright, because you know what? I can always stamp again. My fingers are going numbing up. Giving me those numbing tingles. Oh, I can always take my blender and lighten it, can't I? Will the blender lighten it? I think so. Let's try it. Let's try that and see. Let's try the blender and see if it lightens it a little. Since it'll move that color around, it is. It is. It's saving the day, but let's turn it this way so the color goes towards the actual shoe and not the shoelaces. I don't want the color towards the shoelaces. And let's put this paper underneath it. I don't know if it needs it, but just in case, so it doesn't bleed as much. So I've also watched a bunch of other YouTubers when they're coloring, and I watch how they're doing it, and then I just kind of try to imitate what they're doing a little. So maybe that would be considered a class, since I'm watching others' techniques like Jess and Cassie Trask, and I don't remember if I've watched Jennifer McGuire or not do yeah. Let's see, I could probably even blend this so that they're like, so it looks like it's supposed to be on there, even though that's not really the colors that I wanted that, but it's better than having it look like it's all icky smudge, you know? There we go. Yes, I do. Yes, I watch Louis Sana. Louis Sana. Yes, I do. She's really good. She's awesome. And I love her personality, too. She's a character. She is a character. I absolutely love her. See, once I learned that all the blender's doing is moving color around, I was like, so that's what they mean by blending it. You can move the color where you want it to go. And I was like, oh, that is so cool. When I was a kid, I used to try so hard to color You know, and there was a lot of these girls that they could just color so good, and I was always so jealous. I was like, how are they doing that? I can't do that. Well, then I finally learned the trick. Nobody taught me all the little tricks that they had learned. There we go. Uh-oh, that's not cool. I didn't want that on there. Yes, she's very funny. We have a couple things in common, like, I mean, it's Saturday morning, I'm still on coffee, but later in the evenings and stuff, I generally tend to start singing stuff. And all right, so I have this Uniball, and I think I would just want to go over. Maybe I just want to go over my laces. Oh, that one's a little thick. There we go. Thank you. Thank you. My son had a pair. They need a little, I'm going to put a circle there too. Just like the real Converse have. They probably can't do that for copyright, but I can do that. Yeah, I'm liking it too. I like the white is making it pop on this gray paper. Okay. Let me go do this other one upside down so I don't stick my hand in that gel ink, because that's not going to dry as fast as the alcohol ink will. But, see if I can get this to do this. Oh no, did I make it where you can't see it? There we go. Yes, it is the Uniball Signo White. It says it's pigment ink. No, I didn't know that. But yep. It's a Uniball, and I love it. I buy it usually because, like, on May Made It channel, she was using them to do stitching on cards. And that was the original reason I got one of these. But sometimes when I need white, I'm like, I need some white. And even though I have alabaster ink, it's not the same. I want like filled in with white, and I like how it makes the laces a little more dimensional like. So once that dries out completely, yeah, so that's all I was really doing today, was just doing some coloring with my coffee. I have this images here that I'm going to color. And this one, after I go get a new cup of coffee. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I'm not exactly sure what background I'm going to put them on or anything yet. I'm in the process of making my own digital paper. And I think I want to make one that like is like a high school look. You know, like a locker background sort of thing. Which I'll be working on that today. And then I'm going to grab a cup of coffee real quick. And then I'm going to color these pictures in. This card mat, I'm going to take this, cut it out, and then I'm going to put it on here after it's all colored. But so I will come back on a new live. Right now I'm going to have to take a potty break and a coffee break. You know how it is with the coffee, it makes you run to the potty. So if you still want to join me back again, Sandra, I'll be back in about 10 minutes. It was nice talking with you also. Thank you. Thank you for joining me. I really appreciate it. All right. I will be back in about 10 to 15 minutes.